Hi, good morning. Oh, it feels so good to see everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Happy Easter, like Matt said. Fell on such a special day, 4-4. I love repetitive numbers and dates. I feel like they're little portals and openings. How have you guys been doing? Good, good. You want to check out a neighbor, say hello, just a little wave, or connect to your community.
Hello,
Say
hello,
hi. We're
hello,
gonna energetically spend our
hello.
Easter morning together. So we're gonna honor that cycle of life and death and rebirth. I taught a forgiveness workshop yesterday and Elka's teacher training, and forgiveness is such a beautiful, powerful tool. I think there's so much stuff that comes our way, and I was gonna say a lifetime, and then it flashed in my brain like in a day, right? Like in a day. So much can come our way in a day, and I was, really touched by the power and the energy and the vulnerability I felt in the workshop, and after I was chatting with the women, and we were talking about how we all have, like I said, things that happen to us, but you can really choose between the wound or the wisdom, but you can't really have both. And sometimes, we need to go through the wound to get to the wisdom, but it's so powerful to have tools to know when we are in that space of needing some healing, what we can go to and what we can use to help bring us back to center. And yoga is one, and forgiveness is one, and it allows you to start over again and again and again. And that's really what a rebirth means to me. And I feel like we have many, 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 many in a lifetime, and some of them are effortless and come through very easily, and others are very challenging, and it can be very, very hard to let go of what we have right now. But really, when we focus on all the space we may be creating for what is to come, it's a very powerful shift in perspective. So if you're in the process of rebirth, and you're in the wound, and you're in the transformation into the wisdom, just honor wherever you're at. But then I'm so happy to see you here so we can process and move and breathe together on our mats in the sunshine with some really beautiful music and beautiful intention. So we're going to start in embryo pose. I'm not sure. I'm going to show you real quick. You're going to just curl into that little tiny ball. We're going to start right at the very beginning. So the knees come together. And then the second pose we're going to go into is rabbit. And if you're not familiar with rabbit pose, you're going to wrap your fingertips around your heels. I'm just showing you now before you bow your head into embryo. So you'll wrap your fingertips around the heels, and then instead of the third eye being on the mat, you're going to bring the crown of the head to the mat, hold on to the heels, and then lift, lift, lift the hips, chin into the chest, and breathe into the back of the heart. Feel the space in between the shoulder blades, and then we'll come back down, and this is embryo, relaxing the arms, letting the palms face up, and just letting the third eye connect to the earth, okay? So we're going to start there. And obviously, modify anything you want throughout the entire class. If you just decide to stay in embryo for 60 minutes, that's welcome here. If you want to handstand every chaturanga, that's welcome here. And then anything in between. So embryo is your hips are down on your heels, and your arms are relaxed out by your side. The elbows are bent, and the palms are facing up, and there's a looseness, a relaxed energy in the body. Massage your forehead just a little back and forth, and open up and awaken and invite the third eye, the inner knowing, the inner wisdom to come through. Elbows are bent, and you're just massaging your body with the earth. And then coming to the breath, a nice deep inhale through your nose, and an open mouth exhale through the mouth. Again, big inhale, fill up, fill up, fill up. Open mouth, exhale. 3 more, inhale. Breathe into the back of the heart, the back of the lungs, the back of the ribs. Open mouth, exhale, give it back up to the earth. 2 more, inhale, belly, ribs, chest, expand. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. Last one is we're here, eyes are closed, you're in this tiny little ball. Set your intention for class as we flow through this lifetime, this rebirth, this cycle, starting here, an embryo in the very beginning. It goes right with spring. You're that seed underneath the soil in the darkness at the moment. And just breathing here, being patient in this class, this process will bring us through the growth, through the lifetime, through the spring energy. So wrap the fingertips around your heels and slowly lift the head and bring the crown of the head to the earth, and the forehead is towards the knees. And then lift the hips and open up the back of the heart. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Be gentle with your neck. Open mouth, exhale. Where can you soften, and then where can you open up a little more? Stay here. Just take some time for the shoulder blades to begin to separate, and breath and energy moves through. Take your last 2 little breaths here. And then slowly lower your hips all the way down. Bring the third eye back to the earth and reach your arms out in front of you. Crawl your fingertips forward as far as you can. Lengthen the side bodies. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly rise up. The palms slide back. Cup your palms on the knees, and again, round your spine, chin into your chest. And then inhale, pull the chest through, arch the spine. So cat and cow, exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Breathe into the back of the heart. Inhale, open up the throat, lift the gaze to the sky. Last 2, exhale. Inhale, and find your edge on the inhale, the deep, deep opening in the front line. And the exhale, big opening in the back body. Last one. Exhale. Inhale, just come back to center. Lean the head all the way back, but keep the spine as straight as you can. It's not that big, big, big arch. And then chin into the chest. Right ear to the right shoulder. And then take a big head roll. Lean the head all the way back. Left ear to the left shoulder. You can keep the eyes closed and just let the neck begin to open up slow. When you lean the head back, visualize opening up the throat. Just clearing any energy from this channel from your head to your heart. Whatever direction you're going, pause and go the opposite way. On the inhale, come back to center and bring the knees just a little bit apart and slowly rise up. Standing on the knees, reach your arms up high. Tuck your toes and exhale, take a back bend, press the hips forward, open up the heart. Inhale, rise. Now, thumbs through third eye, bring it all the way down to the earth. Palms and third eye touch your mat. Take a little pause there and then round your spine. Slowly rise up, let the shoulders roll back, palms face forward, and inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, take that back bend, goalpost the arms, open the heart. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. You can decide if you want to keep the toes tucked or untuck the toes. Round your spine, slowly rise up. Find what's more comfortable in the feet, and then reach the arms high. Exhale, take it back a little further. Press the hips over the heels. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, you know what to do. 3 more rounds. It's that phoenix rising energy. Grounding back down. Rounding up, opening the back of the heart.
Don't give up until you drink from the silver
more rounds. Inhale, we'll meet standing on the knees, hands to heart. Step the right foot forward, sink the hips. Plant the palms around the right foot, step your left foot up to meet your right, standing forward fold. Palms stay on the earth, just step the right foot back and sink the hips. And then step that right foot forward, forward fold at the top of the mat. Heel toe your feet out, hip width distance. Bring your belly button up and in, and then exhale, fold a little deeper. Let the head be heavy. Root down through the balls of the feet. Grab for opposite elbows. Sway side to side. Let it go. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Now keep your arms as they are. As you sway to the right, slowly rise. The left elbow will lead. Pull the elbows up and over like a rainbow. Bend the knees and slowly drop it down to the left. Sway to the right. Again, lift. 3 rounds on each side. Creating space in between the ribs, in between the breath. In between the thoughts. After you've gone 3 rounds, pause in the forward fold on the right and begin to sway to the left. After 3 rounds on the left, we'll meet back in that forward fold. No rush. Take your time. When you arrive, let the fingertips release to the earth. Clasp your hands behind your back. Gaze at your belly button. Bring your arms up and over towards the center of the circle. There's no rush. Take your time arriving. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bend the knees, go a little deeper into the fold. Yeah, let your arms come forward just a little bit more if that's possible. Just let gravity, a little patience. Slow with control, let the fingertips burst open, arms like wings, combing the aura, fingertips to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step your left foot back, low lunge. Bend the left knee, plant it down onto the earth. Right knee over the right ankle, and then arms all the way up. Squeeze the inner thighs, push into the balls of the feet, press the hips forward. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back, chin into your chest. Inhale, root the knuckles down towards the earth on the inside of the left thigh, and then squeeze the inner thighs, pushing into the balls of the feet, and lift your heart up towards the sun. Lean the head back, welcome in the light, open the throat, sink the hips forward, press into the earth. One more breath. Hold on the exhale. Inhale, arms up, slow. Exhale, half splits, hands to the earth. Press the hips back. Flex the right toes back towards your face. Square the right hip back. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bow. 2 more. Inhale, take a nice little lengthen. Extend the chin over the toes. Exhale, forward fold, bow, forehead to the shin, crown to the foot. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, go a little deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Plant your left palm a little bit out to the left, maybe even off of the mat. Inhale your right arm up high to the sky. Flex the right toes back towards your face. Open up the wingspan. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Exhale, right palm to the earth. Come back to the lunge. Plant the palms around the right foot. Step the left foot up to meet your right. Standing forward fold, feet together, deep bow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step the right foot back, low lunge. Right knee to the earth. Left knee over the left ankle, sink the hips, arms up. Squeeze those inner thighs. Get a nice strong foundation through the feet, through the legs. Inhale, reach, lift, and lengthen. As you exhale, clasp your hands behind you, chin into your chest. Inhale, let the heart burst open. Knuckles down towards the earth, roll the shoulders back, but lift the heart. Lengthen the front and the back of the spine. Lift the gaze. Deep breath in. Hold on the exhale. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, palms to the earth. Half splits, press it back. Flex the toes back towards your face. Walk the fingertips back, find the alignment underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen, extend the chin, press the hips back. Exhale, bow. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen, find space in the spine and the leg. Exhale, release. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen, square the left hip back. Bring the right fingertips out to the right. You can even tent the fingertips if you'd like. When you're ready, inhale, left arm high. Flex the left toes back towards your face. Drop the left hip down towards the earth. Lengthen the left fingertips up and over to the right. Deep breath in. Exhale, left palm to the earth. Bend the left knee, sink into the lunge, plant the palms. Step the right foot forward to meet your left. Standing forward fold, deep bow. Reach the fingertips around to grab the heels. Bring the weight into the balls of the feet. Lift all 10 toes. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Bow your head, close your eyes, take 3 breaths. Heel toe your feet into touch. Squeeze the legs together. Tuck the pelvis. Bring the lower abdominals up and in. Ribs in. Lift through the heart, shoulders down your back. Press the palms into one another. Chin into the chest. Lengthen the back of the neck, bow the head. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Gently open the eyes. I'm going to show you where we're going to go. It's a little different than our normal Sun A flow. So the inhale will bring the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. This is the part I'd like you to watch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, you're going to lift your heels and drop your hips down to your heels and curl into a tiny little ball. Chin into the chest, round forehead into the knees. I like to push into the fingertips and really find that space and length. That's the exhale, round, round, round. On the inhale, lift the hips. On the exhale, forward fold, deep, deep bow. On the inhale, rise. Now we'll do it all together. Feet together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, take a back bend. Open your heart. Press the hips forward. Squeeze the legs together. Inhale, rise. Exhale, swan dive. Let it go. Flat back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. No, one more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Lift the heels. Exhale, drop the hips to the heels. Round into that tiny little ball. Inhale, lift the hips, lengthen. Exhale, heels down, forward fold. Inhale, burst it open, arms all the way up. Exhale, take your back bend. There's no rush. Inhale, rise. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift, lift the heels. Exhale, curl into that tiny little ball. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, heels down, deep bow, forehead to shin. Inhale, rise, burst it open, arms up. Exhale, open the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades, hips forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, swan dive, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, lift the heels. Exhale, hips down, curl into that tiny little ball. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, heels down, forward fold. Inhale, rise. 2 more rounds. Exhale, open the heart. Inhale, rise. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift, lift the heels. Exhale, hips drop, round and curl. Inhale, hip tie. Exhale, heels to the earth, bow and fold. Inhale, rise, last round. Exhale, deep back bend, open the heart. Inhale, rise. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift, lift the heels. Exhale, curl into your tiny little ball. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, heels to the earth, bow. Inhale, rise, arms all the way up. Take the back bend. Exhale, open the heart. Linger here. 3, 2, and 1. Rise. Exhale, swan dive. This time, chaturanga. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back, high plank. First one. Nice. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. If you've already flown, flow. Go ahead, flow through it. You know what you're ready for, your knees, cobra, or a full chaturanga. What feels good? We'll meet back in your first downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet, bend the right knee, press back through the left heel. Take a little freestyle. It's the first one of class. Move your body around intuitively. Come back and flow through another chaturanga if you'd like. Lift one leg up towards the sky. Come down to a child's pose, whatever you want. Just start to give yourself a nice, beautiful, intuitive stretch. Yeah, when the seed starts to burst through the soil, one little leg at a time. 3 more breaths, just explore. Let's meet back in a child's pose, no rush. Grab some water, towel off if you need to. Stay up and down dog if that's feeling good. Take an inversion if that's feeling good. It's just a little pause, but you can make it whatever you want, whatever you need. A little open up the wrists. All right, let's make our way back to that down dog. So, arms up, palms to the earth. And then inhale, lift the hips. Lift the hips. Feel your power, feel your strength. Push the earth away from you through the palms. Shoulders away from your ears, ribs in, belly in. Hips high, spread the sit bones, roll the inner thighs together, root your heels down towards the earth. Take a deep breath in, and an open mouth exhale. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Bend the knee and stack the hip. Get a nice deep stretch. Inhale, right leg high towards the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, high lunge, crescent pose, back knee lifted. Inhale, arms up, high to the sky. You can always keep the gaze down to sink into your balance if you're feeling a little wobbly, or if a little more advanced, feeling nice and stable, lift the gaze up nice and high. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back. One more time. Inhale, open up the heart, root the knuckles down towards the earth, sink into your lunge. With control, inhale, arms back up, let the palms touch. Exhale, gaze down, warrior two, spin your back foot flat. Sink into your lunge. Walk that right foot out just a little more and go deeper into your lunge. Tuck the pelvis, shoulders over the hips, energy through the fingertips. So now we're in that warrior phase of life when you're really starting to push through, get into those life lessons. So embody that warrior. Really feel it in your face, in your jaw, in your shoulders, in your heart. Sink a little deeper, a little deeper. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay low in the lunge. Reach that right arm up and back. Exhale, windmill the palms. Step it back, chaturanga. Flow. Slow, mindful, no rush. Really feel each and every pose. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high, lift and lengthen. Bend the knee, stack the hip. This is when class gets a little challenging. Things start to peak. We know what that feels like. Inhale, left leg high, push it through. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, high lunge. Arms slowly rise up. Find your foundation. There's no rush. If you're looking at me, you might feel wobbly. You can gaze down, and then the energy begins to lift. Sink into the lunge. When you're ready, clasp your hands behind your back. Open up the heart. Sink into the earth, lift into the sky. Inhale, arms to the sky, palms touch. Exhale, warrior two. Embody that warrior. Sink into this pose. Walk that left foot out. Tuck the pelvis, stack the shoulders, and then energy in all directions. Through the sit bones to the earth, through the crown to the sky, and through the fingertips. Sink a little deeper. Tuck the pelvis. Relax the face, relax the jaw. We want to build that stamina to keep going, keep holding. Last 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, left arm up, reverse warrior. Sink into the lunge. Big breath in, reach to the fingertips. Exhale, windmill the palms to the earth. Flow through your chaturanga. Right? Sometimes the most challenging thing is to just hold. To stay when you want to run, to just hold in those moments of challenge, and to just breathe through it, stay through it. Inhale, the right leg high, don't bend the knee or stack the hip, just lift it up. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, low, high lunge. Keep the back knee lifted, arms up, we've been here before. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back, chin into your chest. Inhale, open the heart, lift the gaze. Arms up high to the sky. As you exhale, warrior, sink in. Inhale, reverse warrior, go low into the lunge. Exhale, slow, windmill the palms to the earth. Step it back, flow through your chaturanga. First plank, shift forward, low plank, elbows in, upward, exhale, downward facing dog. One breath in, one breath out. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, high lunge, crescent pose. Inhale, rise. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, open the heart. Pause. Arms to the sky. Exhale, warrior two, drop in. Inhale, reverse, go deeper, deeper, deeper. Exhale, windmill the palms. Flow through chaturanga. Again, slow, honoring each pose. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, clasp. Inhale, lengthen. Pause. Arms up, palms touch. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, take it all the way back. Exhale, slow and control all the way to the earth. Step it back and flow. Just observe your body, your breath, your internal talk. Right? When things get a little challenging, where do you go? Inhale, left leg high. This is it. Your choice. Remember wisdom. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, clasp. Inhale, open the heart. Arms high. Exhale, warrior two, drop in. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill the palms. Step it through, step it back, flow through chaturanga. Right? We always have that choice where we allow our attention, our energy to follow, and what we're going to choose to pay attention to. Can't always choose what thoughts jump into our mind, but we can choose what we give energy to. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Gaze to the top of the mat. Step or jump, feet to touch, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, deep bow. Inhale, root to rise, arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart, bow your head, close your eyes. We've been here before, 3 breaths. So it's like that. Things build, and then we get in our head about it, and we can really let things build up. And then just the energy shifts. You find stillness, you find the breath, and there's a different perspective. All right, we're going to go into tree pose. So open your eyes, gaze straight down. Find that blade of grass, leaf, anything you want to drop your drishti, your gaze into. You can step off your mat, connect to the earth. Totally up to you. You're going to root down through your left foot. Reach down, grab your right ankle. Either take it to your right ankle, or excuse me, your left ankle, your left calf, or your left inner thigh. So, looks like this. You choose where you want to place it. Just avoid your knee. Then that right knee goes out as the right foot pushes into the left leg, but the left leg is engaged nice and strong. Hands to heart. Tuck your pelvis, lift the heart, lift the shoulders, lift the crown. Even if the gaze is down, you can lift through the crown of the head. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, arms up. Palms face out. Send your energy somewhere, someplace, to someone you would like to share this practice with.
Yes, as I see, will that smile Well, take some time with your love. Take some time on standing here.
Open the arms just a little wider. Feel the energy through the palms, and then gently bring them together overhead and draw them back down into your heart. Release the right foot to meet your left. Roll over the left ankle, roll over the left toes, and then right away to the other side. So root down through your right foot, the right big toe, engage your core. So the big toe, the core, and the gaze, those are the three little tricks of balancing poses. Ankle, calf, inner thigh. Nice strong quad on the right, left knee out to the left. Hands to heart. Now this side is going to be all for you. The right side, we shared our energy, we expanded it out. So this side's going to be all for you, but we're going to do the same thing. You're going to keep the hands at the heart. Take a nice big inhale, and as you exhale, open the arms up and let the palms face out. And again, push that same energy, palms facing out, but this time you're going to draw your energy back in through the palms. So wherever you sent it, to whoever, wherever, you're going to draw your energy back. Maybe draw it back in from your morning, from your week, from your month, however long you want to keep pulling it back so you can recharge and replenish. You know, without any guilt, there's enough energy for everyone. It's okay to call your energy back in and put yourself first and recharge a little here. Then bring your arms up and overhead, palms meet overhead. And then exhale, draw them down to the heart space and just plant one palm over the other over the heart. Deep breath in, deep breath out. It can be challenging to put ourselves first, so just a moment to honor. Left foot comes down, roll that right ankle, but keep your hands over your heart. Just giving yourself permission to give yourself a little love, to say no when you need to say no. Say yes when it feels good. Roll out the toes. Step to the top of the mat, hands on the heart. And close the eyes. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Feel the breeze. Just a moment to honor and reflect all of the growth. Arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, swan dive towards the earth. Hinge at your hips, a flat back, heart open to the ground, chin into the chest, bow the head. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Then exhale, plant your palms, step or jump back, high to low plank, chaturanga. Before we take it down to the earth, I just wanted to offer, if anybody wants to do an inversion is anything that your head is below your heart. So downward dog is an inversion, a forward fold is, child poses, but one that we've done many times in the park is a crow pose. So you walk your feet up behind your hands, plant your palms, and the trick here is to gaze out in front of you. Most people want to gaze through the legs or out in front, but you bend the knees into the triceps and gaze out in front of you. And then you're going to begin to put the weight into the palms, round your spine like we've been doing all class, opening up the back of the heart. Then grip the fingertips, gazes out, begin to round and coil, use your core, one foot lifts, and then eventually both feet will lift. Big toes may come to touch. If you have it in your practice, you could drop down into a headstand. If this is speaking another language, then child's pose is great. Any little stretch for your wrists, you can do anything you want to do. You don't have to do an inversion. Like I said, downward dog is one, dolphin, headstand. And as you look around, be inspired. Know that this practice took a long time, usually for these poses to develop. And then at other times, they just kind of happen. So trusting the process. We'll come back to a seated position on our mat. Right where we started class, sitting on our heels. And we'll do a little stretch for those wrists. Really beautiful practice. So arms will go out and just draw some circles here. And then we're just gonna have different layers depending on how open your wrists are. Fingertips are gonna point back towards the earth, and you can just start here with your hands next to your calves or shins. You bend the elbows back and push into the earth. Okay, layer 1. Layer 2. Same thing, but your palms are right over the knees. A little more intense in the forearm. So these are just layers, right? The palms, fingertips are pointing back towards my belly button. Thumbs are pointing out towards the sides of my mat. All right, layer 2. There you go. You can shake it out, move it around a little bit. If you want to try layer 3, the fingertips come into the hip creases. And here, it might be that one time that your ears and your shoulders are close to one another, and that's okay. Eventually, they will straighten all the way up. So you don't want to force yourself or do anything that hurts. I'm just showing you different layers. So find which one is going to give you the deepest stretch without any pain, but welcome sensation. There's a difference. Okay, and then just close your eyes and breathe. Let the wrists release. Maybe a little sway back and forth. Pushing down through one palm and the other, massaging the earth or the thighs. Breathe into the wrist, into the thumbs, into the fingers, to the forearms, the shoulders, the elbows. Slowly release, so you'll do that by peeling it up and back. And then clasp your hands right in front of your chest and push them out, palms face out, and inhale, open the heart. Just 3 rounds. Exhale, round chin to the chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, round. You guys stay where you are. Inhale, up. Exhale, round. And then the next time you come up, go right and left, moving it around. Bringing it back, stretching it out. And then as you come back to center, lift the heart. And exhale, slowly release palms to the earth. Lift the hips and just tap the feet onto the ground. From here, cross the ankles, press your hips back and just have a seat. Extend it all the way out. Draw some circles with your ankles, your toes, make some fists, come up and down the sides of the legs. Roll the inner thighs together, press the big toes in towards one another, root down through your sit bones, belly in, arms up. Reach, lift, lengthen, exhale, extend. Just a bow into yourself. Go as far as you possibly can with the crown towards the tops of the feet, and then surrender into the pose. Come back to your breath, deep inhale, and open mouth, exhale. On the inhale, slowly rise up. Reach the arms up high to the sky. And then let the fingertips point towards the back of your mat. Slowly drop them down towards the earth. Now they're going to face the front of the mat. Slide them back a little. Bend the knees, bring the feet to the wide edges of the mat. And inhale, lift your hips. Push into the big toes, push into the fingers, the thumb, and lift the hips a little more. Roll the shoulders out and lift the heart up towards the sky, towards the sun. Deep breath in. Hold on the exhale. One more inhale, lift, squeeze. Exhale, nice and slow. Tailbone to the earth, soles of the feet touch. Butterfly pose, round forward, crawl the fingertips out as far as you can. Breathe into the inner thighs, the outer hips. Take a little sway right to left with the torso. Head is bowed, breathe into the sacrum. Open up the lower back. Now slowly, slowly rise. Bring the hands to the outer thighs or the outer knees and just close the legs like you would a book. Squeeze the knees together. Slowly, slowly just lean back. And notice when you round, grab the back of the thighs and lift the heart, lift the gaze. Roll the shoulders back and just hold here. Bring the belly in. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Just feel the spine. Get that muscle memory. Shoulders down the back. Strong core. Heart is lifted. Gaze is lifted. Squeeze the knees together. Belly in. We're here for 3. Last 2. And 1. So gaze down right in front of you. Keep the exact same spine. See if you can lift one foot and then the other. If that feels okay, release the palms, let them face up. Squeeze your knees together. Lift your gaze. Arms up. Legs out. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Just 3, 2, and 1. Hover. Squeeze your legs together, shoulders down your back. Breathe. Knees into your chest, around your forearms, around your shins. See if you can balance on the sit bones here. Breathe. Last 3. Now you can go really slow and lower down really, really slow. Or you can bring your hands down to the earth, lift the legs, and roll back into a plow pose. If that's too much, then just lower to the earth. Oh, look, everybody's there. All right, breathe. Now, if your toes touch the earth behind you, try to straighten your legs. If the toes don't touch the earth, don't worry about straightening your legs. Everybody worry about lifting your tailbone, your sits bones up to the sky. Right? So we always invite the crown, the light in through the crown, but now we're letting the light in through the root. So sit bones high. When you're ready, bend your elbows, bring your hands to your lower back. Now scoot your elbows as close together as you can behind you. Engage your core and lift your legs up high to the sky for shoulder span. Beautiful. Squeeze your legs together and lift. Walk your hands down your back. You can do more. Chin into the chest. Lengthen the back of the neck. Lift, lift, lift. Energy up through the soles of the feet. Now the energy is recharging through the soles of the feet all the way down. Your blood flow is reversing. Everything is recharging here. If you only knew the magic that was going on inside. Keep breathing. Keep lifting. 5, 4, last 3, 2. Bend your knees. Wrap the legs around your head. So just bend the knees and curl into a tiny little ball. Yep, same thing we've been doing all class, just a different position. Use your core and your hands as support. Lower slow, 1 vertebra at a time. Oh. Nice job. Bring the right knee into your chest. Whenever you're ready, there's no rush at all. A good squeeze into the right armpit. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze that right knee in. Big inhale, open mouth, exhale. Bring your right arm out like a wing. Scoot your right hip, just your hips over to the right a tiny bit. So when you bring the right knee up and over to the left, your hips are in alignment. It'll feel different. Yeah. Now look at your right hand. Relax your right shoulder down towards the earth. Take a deep breath in and an open mouth exhale. So now we're at that part of the journey where it begins to slow down. There's more time to reflect, more time to embody the wisdom of the journey. enjoying the journey, the process. Take your last breath here, and on the bottom of the exhale, nice and slow, just roll onto your back. Slide your right leg down to meet your left and just shake it out there in like a little mini Shavasana here for a moment. Left knee can come into the chest, give it a good squeeze. And then bring it into the armpit, squeeze it a little more. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Left arm out like a wing. Left knee up and over to the right. Scoot the hips over to the left just a tiny bit. Gaze to the left palm. Relax the left shoulder. Close the eyes. Feel the energy of the earth beneath you. The warmth. Last breath in. Last breath out. Slowly roll onto your back. Bring that left leg down to make your right. Shake it out. Move it around. Both knees come into the chest. Give them a good squeeze. Prepare for happy baby. So we're just honoring that cycle, coming back to that happy baby. We started in the embryo, and what looks like a birth is also, a death of something. When the baby is born, it's no longer in the womb. That womb space is going to let go of all of that, create more space for new life. So we come back to the happy baby. Relax your face, relax your jaw. Before Shavasana is that bliss of happy baby. So enjoy this little massage. And then bring the knees into the chest and wrap your forearms around your shins and give yourself a giant hug for the journey you just went on, the journey you're always on. Call in a little lightness, a little forgiveness, honoring your journey, your wounds, and all of your wisdom. Take a deep breath in and squeeze yourself as you hold the breath at the top. Squeeze a little tighter. Take another little sip of air, and we're going to release in 5, 4, last 3, last 2. Let it go. Body and breath releases into Shavasana. Shake out the arms, the legs, lift the heart. And then let it all go. Relax the face, the jaw. Gratitude. Deep breath in. Feel it fill up the lungs, the body, and open mouth exhale. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Again, deep breath in. Deep breath out. A few more here, just honoring that cycle of giving and receiving, letting go and holding on. Wherever you are on your journey, being gentle with yourself as you wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes. Start to reawaken the physical body, extending the arms up and overhead. Take a full body stretch like you just woke up. Bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet to the earth, reground, reconnect to Mother Nature. Gently roll to your right side using your right arm as your bicep. So corpse pose comes to fetal pose. So a death is now a beginning, a birth. One leading right into the next. So once this journey ends, a new one is just beginning. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Left palm on the earth. Gently, slowly press yourself up. Bringing your hands to your heart. Alright, I trust myself. I trust my journey. I forgive myself. Hands to your heart. Bow your head. Close your eyes. Come back to your intention you set at that tiny little embryo pose. Notice how it intertwined with your journey, your practice today. So we have that power to co-create with the universe, with our day to day. Raising your thumbs to third eye, embodying that power, that strength, that surrender. The light within me sees and honors the light within you. From my heart to yours, namaste.